I was standing in a flooded parking garage, soaked to the bone, and felt a warm liquid flowing over my shoes as the man next to me urinated, the smell of pee and rainwater filling the air. You're watching Mindsnap, and this is a story that will leave you speechless. So, let's start from the beginning. The story begins with the narrator, a woman in her 20s, traveling to Texas for the funeral of her friend B's father. B had been a huge support system for her and her family when her mom passed away, and she wanted to return the favor. However, things took a turn for the worse from the moment she arrived in Texas. The city was experiencing a massive flood, and she had to navigate through the torrential rain to get to B's family home. The Uber driver, who had just started his job that day, got lost, and she had to help him find the way, which took nearly 2 hours. Okay, I need to pause here. Can you imagine being in a situation like that? You're already stressed about attending a funeral, and then you have to deal with a lost Uber driver in a flood. I would have been on edge the entire time. Anyway, after finally arriving at the house, she carpooled with B's family to the church for the funeral. The service went smoothly, but things started to go downhill again when they had to travel to the military cemetery for the interment. She had to ride with some of B's relatives, whom she had never met before, and they got lost on the way. To make matters worse, they witnessed a car accident involving B's sister and her husband, which caused a delay. No, wait, this is getting crazier by the minute. They finally arrived at the cemetery, but they were separated from the rest of the group and got lost again. They missed most of the graveside service and had to ask for directions to find their way back. After the service, the people she arrived with left without her, and she had to ask complete strangers for a ride to the next event, a celebration of life party. I literally could not believe this. She got into a car with a college friend of B's, N, and his wife, but they also got lost trying to exit the cemetery. Then, N's wife received news that her sister was in a car accident, and they decided to leave. They dropped her off at the church, but everything was locked, and she was stranded in the pouring rain. At this point, I'm feeling so anxious for her. She's alone, soaked, and has no idea what to do. She walks down the road and finds B's brother-in-law, who is still at the intersection where the accident occurred. He's waiting for a tow truck, and they sit in his wrecked car together. But then, disaster strikes again. A really has to pee and decides to urinate in the parking garage, and the pee water flows right over her shoes. Okay, I need to pause here again. This is just ridiculous. Who pees on someone's shoes? I would have been furious, but she's already having such a terrible day, and she's trying to be understanding. A few minutes later, someone comes to pick up and she's left alone in the parking garage, feeling anxious and unnerved. Finally, B's aunt arrives to pick her up, but not before she experiences another disgusting moment. B's 12-year-old little sister pukes in the car. At this point, I'm just feeling so sorry for her. She's had the worst day ever, and she's still trying to be strong. As she's cleaning up herself and the little girl, she can't help but think about how much vulnerable interaction she's had with complete strangers. She's been through so much, and it's a miracle she's still standing. Drop your verdict below. Was this person right or wrong to put up with all the drama and discomfort? Should she have just stayed home and avoided the whole situation? Subscribe and hit the bell